Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Where we own all of our vehicles, we are not a consignment dealership. During the next 7 to 8 minutes of this video presentation, we are going to go over our buying process. So, if you're already familiar with our process or you've watched our videos in the past, please feel free to fast forward to today's vehicle presentation. In Daytona Beach, we have a 25,000 square foot facility where we house 60 to 70 collector cars, all of which we own. Hanksters.com. We are an internet-based business. We have 80 to 100 photographs on our website of each vehicle, along with a 20 to 25 minute video presentation. The reason we have this content on our website is because the majority of the transactions we conduct month after month and year after year are done sight unseen. Yes, people wire us money for $30,000, $50,000, $70,000 cars without ever coming to look at them. However, I do not encourage that you do this. Classic cars, they're awesome, nostalgic, have great looks, get a lot of compliments, a lot of eyeball, a lot of appeal. But they're 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They are not that brand new car that you're going to go get from your Ford or Dodge dealer or Chevrolet dealership. They all have flaws, deficiencies, weaknesses, tendencies, some of which we try to disclose in our video presentation and in our photos on our website. I encourage you to come in person to check out the car for yourself. We would gladly pull the car outside for you. You can check out the paint condition, interior condition, real good out in the natural light. You can pop the hood, you can pop the trunk, look the car real good with your own eyes. We have 2 twin post lifts here in our Daytona showroom. We'd be more than happy to put the car in air for you if you'd like us to. You can check out the undercarriage, the suspension components, the bottom of the motor, the bottom of the transmission, the floor pan condition, the tire condition. We'll let you drive the car. You can see how the car stops, starts, steers, accelerates, how the transmission shifts, how the ride feels, if there's any noises you don't like, if there's any kind of vibrations or anything like that you do not like. This way, when the vehicle shows up to you wherever you're at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself in its entirety. In our photo shoots and in our video presentations, we try to represent each vehicle as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can and offer full transparency. However, we can only cover so much content in a 20-minute video presentation, and this is why we encourage you guys to come in person and check the car out for yourself. What happens next? Once you decide on your classic ride, where do we go from here? If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. And if you're coming to visit us in person, you want to bring us cash, we'll take that too. That does still spend today, believe it or not. Maybe you don't have the cash to buy one of these cars. What are my financing options? We work with a few different collector car lenders that offer terms on these vehicles. The terms start at 5 years and they go up to 15 years. Approval is going to be based on your credit bureau, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, price of the car, things like that. I discussed 15-year term. They aren't going to do 15 years on a $25,000 car. There is price cutoffs for that 15-year approval, and obviously you have to qualify on the credit end. The loans from the lenders are simple interest loans, which means if your payment's $500 a month and you pay $800 a month, the extra $300 goes towards principal. Also, no prepayment penalty. So if you get approved for an 8-year term, which is about the average approval term, and you pay it off in 12 months, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. So that makes it nice to own one of these classics also. Short-term money loans, you can do that. And then you can pull money out of your home equity line or your 401k or pull cash out of the bank, whatever the circumstances that you have are. Once the vehicle is paid for, what happens? The car goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. We sell old cars. Anything can stop working, anything can start leaking at any given moment. Therefore, we put the vehicle through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. We torque the lug nuts, we check the tire pressure, we check the fluid levels, make sure the AC is blowing cold if it's equipped, make sure your brake lights work, your horn works, your wipers work, all of that stuff. Once it's green lighted and the guys say it's good to go, then we detail it. After it goes through detail, a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. We can typically have a truck here within 48 hours. However, If you're in a more rural or remote destination, or a holiday falls in there, or maybe you're on the West Coast where they do fewer runs because of obviously the travel distance, it may take 3, 4, 5 business days to get a truck here, but I promise you, we know you're excited to get your ride. We are excited we earned your business as a customer. We will get you your vehicle as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. If you're the one handling the shipping, let's say you're sending your own carrier, or you're coming with your own enclosed or open transport, or you're driving the car home because you're close enough, we'll let you know when the vehicle is ready and you can come pick the vehicle up. That about covers our purchasing process here at Hankster's Hot Rods of Daytona. So let's get started with today's vehicle presentation. We are outside in the beautiful Daytona Beach weather to do the walk-around presentation of our full-size conversion van, a 1983 GMC Vandura. Original miles, a lot of originality to the vehicle, so let's check it out. Starting with the original 305, the vehicle does have power brakes, does have power steering, and it does have AC. So being that it's a full-size conversion van, engine compartment's kind of smaller than what we're used to presenting. But this particular vehicle is not anything that was restored or anything like that. It's just something, you know, in this business, we come across all kinds of different vehicles, and this just happens to be one of the ones here that we decided to pull the trigger on. So there is a lot of originality to the paint. The paint here on the top of the fenders, top of the hood has been repainted. It is probably a, I don't know, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 on the top of the fenders and the top of the hood here, but it is black. Going around the driver's side of the vehicle, does have Michelin radials on the van. Does have an aftermarket 5-star wheel that gives the van a cool look. A lot of the paint on the van is original, and I'll point out sections of it that you may be able to tell, you know, why. But the pinstriping going down the side of the van in nice shape on the front fender, driver door, and then of course down the side of the vehicle. Does have dual collapsible mirrors. The glass clarity, vent window, driver window, real good. And then of course your rear windows here in the back are tinted. Let's pop open the driver door. Check out the inside. The door panel in nice condition. The carpeting at the bottom of the door panel is original, so you do see the patina and the discoloration of that carpeting. It's going to be the same on the center hub here that we're going to show you shortly. Entering the van, does have a captain's chair here in pretty good condition. The carpeting itself inside the van is original, so this is nothing that's been restored, or you know that this is a partial survivor. It's just low miles, really solid. You know, these full-size conversion vans, we've actually ran a couple of them through our showroom here, and we've done quite well with them, so that's why we got this one. Side of the van is black. Overall, the paint is pretty good. There are some sections, you know, of the paint. Let's see if I can find one here. And not as visible on this side. This side looks to be in pretty decent condition. We'll show you the other side. It's got some sun fade on it. But all the gaskets around the windows here, all in nice shape. Wheel opening moldings in pretty nice condition. The wheels are newer. You can see that the wheels are in good shape. No pitting or patina on the wheels. Lug nuts look good. Does have an aftermarket set of pipes running down the side. Give it, again, a little bit of a cool look, a way to kind of neaten up a conversion van. Does have the topper on it up here for the extra headroom on the inside. Does have a full-size spare, and there is a tire in there. I don't know the age or tire condition, but there is a full-size spare in there. Rear window glass good. Got your little ladder there to get up and put something on top if you even can. Not really sure. I think that's more just for aesthetics. The rear bumper of the vehicle in nice condition. The chrome not peeling or flaking off. No rust in the bumper bolts. Is a little bit of fade here on the spare tire cover, so keep that in mind. Let's pop open the rear of the vehicle. There we go. Okay, so some little storage compartments back here. Again, carpeting original. So you can see in the driver's side of the rear there, it has some discoloration. There is a four-way down there for your spare, and then of course a jack. And then this is a little cooler or something, you know, real cool vehicle to take to the campgrounds or whatever. A little spot here to hang your clothing. You can see the extended roof up there. You can see the windows up through, puts nice light into the van. There is a curtain closure up front there for, you know, when you're sleeping in the back. The rear sofa bed, the rear sofa does fold down into a bed. Got blinds throughout the interior of the van. There is interior lighting. Pretty cool piece. Clean Carfax, by the way, original miles. Let's continue down the passenger side of the vehicle. Once again, the accent striping here is in pretty nice shape, silver and maroon. So here's some areas here, like see with the paint. And like on the sliding door, there's sun fade here. But there's no rust on the vehicle. The body panels, you know, it's all original panels, all nice and straight. No issues there. You can see your door closure's good. Curtains are in pretty good condition. They're not sun faded or dry rotted. Again, the wheels and tires look to be in newer condition. Side pipes are in good shape. Let's take a look inside. So, again, got some captain's chairs in the back here. Take a look online at the still photos. You can see the rear sofa. Once again, it folds down into a bed. You got the topper here, as I mentioned, for extra height. You got some curtain closures, so if you want to push the seats forward and close the curtains and go ahead and sleep in the back, you can do so. The carpeting, it's original carpet, so you know, there are areas of soiling and discoloration in the carpet. Your blinds in good shape on the side windows. Look at that, CB up there. I doubt it works, but kind of cool. Back in the day, you had CBs. Whoop. Take a look at the passenger side seat. Whoops, got the curtain. Let me put the curtain back where it belongs. Okay, so all the seats are in good shape, all four captain's chairs, and then the rear sofa. Door panel here, same thing as the driver's side. You have discoloration going on down here. The red portion up top here in pretty decent condition. This portion is plastic. You have your standard fade there on your center hump. Cup holders there. Little cell phone holders. So there you have it. Exterior and interior of our 83 GMC Vandura. Again, the paint on this thing is definitely a driver quality, probably below a driver quality. I showed you areas here where the sun has gotten to the black. You got a big vehicle, it is black, and you got the sun beating down, so the hood has been repainted, the tops of the fenders have been repainted, and the doors have some clear coat fade on them. And then, of course, carpeting is original, so there's some fade. This is just a run-of-the-mill, you know, 1983 low miles, well cared for GMC van. It is not something that has had new carpet or has been restored in any capacity, you know, just sections of it, you know, kept up. Never a complete repaint. Obviously upgraded wheels and tires, things like that. The thing runs absolutely fantastic. We're gonna do that after we put it up on a lift, and we'll show you the undercarriage of our 1983 GMC Vandura. Underneath our 1983 GMC Vandura, we have disc brakes up front on both sides, of course. The oil pan gasket looks to be in good condition. No leaks are visible at this time. Passenger side's a little more difficult to see. Flywheel is covered on the transmission, and the transmission pan is nice and dry on the vehicle. So we're doing it this way because we obviously could not fit under the lift, because the van's so tall, we can't quite get it up in the air for me to be able to stand underneath it. So I did a little creeper seat around before we took the video. Speedo cables dry, tail shaft seals dry at this time. You can see the pipes that have been installed. Frame rails look good, both driver's side and passenger side. The structural integrity is there on this van because it is an 83. It's all original metal. It's clean Carfax, 83,000 original miles, so nothing's been altered, nothing's been changed as far as the floor pans or any kinds of structural stability underneath with regards to the frame rails or any of the cross member supports. Like I was saying, somebody has put a set of pipes on this van, side pipes, just for aesthetics basically. They are hooked up, they do function, and they work. So that's that. Driver and passenger side both the same. The support that supports the tranny up, that's in nice shape. Like I said, all your cross members running across the body of the vehicle, all in good condition. No rust holes, no rot holes. Really nice looking van from the underside. Gas tank, again, all that, it could have been replaced. In very good shape. Drum brakes in the rear of the vehicle. The drum brakes, both driver's side and passenger side, look good. No issues there. And then, like I was saying, as far as the gas tank is concerned, rear end, no leaks there. And the gas tank's not dented up, dinged up, punctured, rusted, anything like that going on as far as the fuel tank on our 83 GMC Vandura is concerned. Let's set this van down on the ground. We will take it out on a test drive now and show you how the vehicle runs out. Okay, inside our 83 GMC van, the first thing we're going to take note of is the ice cold air conditioning. I already have it on. All right, so tilt. 83,277 is the mileage on the odometer. That is actual. Fuel gauge functions, don't know if you can see that down there. Driver's side turn. Passenger side turn. Battery voltage. Oil pressure does not work. That's why there is an aftermarket one there. Wipers. Did I show you horn yet? Horn. Locks lock with authority. You hear that from a mile away. Power windows. Driver. Passenger. CB. Hello? Anybody out there? I don't think it works. I'm not even going to attempt to try to make it work. And all I can get this radio to do is light up. So let's assume it does not work. I press the source button. It doesn't say tuner or iPod or standby or any of that stuff that it normally says. So I'm going to say that it doesn't work. If you can make it work, we don't touch radios. So this thing drives absolutely fantastic. Ice cold air. Very low miles for the year. Would definitely be a fun little piece to take on a little trip. Definitely make some memories in this thing. Plenty of people, room for the fam. Tall enough to almost stand up in. I'm 5'11", I can just about stand up in the thing, so let's take it on a drive. Yep, load up the fam, drive up to North Carolina. I don't know, wherever you're going. Speedo, functioning. This thing rides fantastic. You could literally fall asleep in this thing. Look at that. These GMCs always had a real nice smooth ride. Whether it's a full-size GMC Blazer or this full-size van or a full-size GMC truck, they really ride real nice. I've owned a lot of General Motors products in my lifetime. Real nice smooth ride, no vibration whatsoever. Look at that response in the steering. Real nice alignment on the steering wheel. This thing has such a fantastic ride. It's really a pleasure to drive. It rides so nice. Brakes work perfect. No pulsation, vibration, anything like that going on. She ain't a hot shot. She wasn't built for fuel economy. I won't be tripping the tires today. We will, however, get it up to about 60 miles an hour. Transmission shifts absolutely flawlessly. There's 55, 60. Look at this thing at 60 miles an hour. Just riding perfect. Cool. I don't know, what more can you say about this thing? We are perfectly aligned at 55, 60 miles an hour, zero front end vibration, zero tire vibration, zero pulls, no engine noise, no issues with this thing whatsoever. AC blows ice cold. Might have to put a radio in it if you want to have some tunes, which I would personally want to have some tunes. I like music, so I definitely look at it. No pulling, no vibration, no yanking the steering wheel one direction or the other. The steering wheel's right in line, right in the center where it should be. Power windows work, power door locks work. I like it. 83,000 original miles. 1983 GMC Vandura, available here at Hankster's Hot Rods. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone in Daytona Beach if you are interested in this vehicle. We will have substantial pictures. There's a lot of vehicle to photograph. And then up on our website, there will also be this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, this vehicle includes shipping in the lower 48 United States. This one will go on an open carrier. This thing is not going to fit in a enclosed carrier, so it will be open. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States, covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. Internal components. It doesn't cover batteries, brakes, starters, alternators, oil leaks, tranny leaks. Those are all going to be items that are going to be on you. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? Within reason, it most certainly is. This thing is going to be offered at a very low price point, by the way, including shipping and warranty. At a negotiated cost, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. There are no exceptions to that. Also, the shipping comes off. At a full retail, our full retail program is turnkey in that we take care of the shipping 100%. We vest the driver, make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, and insured. We arrange the pickup of the vehicle. We arrange the delivery. We track the progress of the shipment. We pay the driver. At a negotiated cost, you'll handle all that legwork on your own. Maybe you're local to us here in Daytona, you want to come drive this thing home, this will have no issues. This is a nice driving vehicle for sure. Very comfortable and a very nice ride. Hankster's Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, and once again, our website is hanksters.com. 1983 GMC Vandura. You don't see many of these. Chevrolets, more. GMCs, not so much. So a very rare piece here at Hankster's Hot Rods we have available in our inventory. Hankster's Hot Rods, Daytona Beach, Florida. Check us out.